Practice number 5. We get full pads today. Got to teach them how to put their thigh boards in, their knee pads, butt pads, hip pads. It's great to protect these guys. They don't want to wear it once they get a chance to finally put the gear on. So it's always a challenge. We'll be probably sending someone back in the locker room today. Guaranteed you'll see someone straggling back here that doesn't have their gear in. But first day of pads, wow, we're excited. I think kids are excited. They had a much needed probably day off yesterday. And when I say much needed, it's not like a 2-week grind, but we've kind of got it worked out where we're not going 7 days in a row and then a day off. We're trying to make sure we pace it and keep these guys fresh. So, questions?
How hard will you go with full pads?
Live. Yeah, it's live today. We'll have some live periods near the end of practice for sure. So yeah, we're going. That's where we get an opportunity to do it. We'll go live today. Go some more tomorrow. Go a little lighter on Friday, and then Saturday scrimmage and go live.
That always shows a lot more, particularly with linemen, when you can put those pads on. Are there any guys on either side that you've been interested by what they've done so far, and you want to see what the pads do with them?
And again, the last 2 days, the big thing will be, tackling from day 3 to day 4 defensively got a lot better. I can say that. Now, all of a sudden, when I say tackling, thudding up and wrapping. All summer they've been tapping off and not hitting anybody and being smart. First 2 days of practice, we did the same. So the defense made a big improvement from day 3 to day 4 as far as just thudding it up, I guess. Today it'll be a different thing. Now you got to get them on the ground, okay, when we do go live. So I'm sure today it'll be sloppy defensively. It always is. And then tomorrow will be a little bit better with that. But, up front, anytime the pads go on. So 2 days ago we were able to watch our offensive line. I'm impressed really with where we are with the O-line. I mean, I know probably where our biggest questions are as far as, just a young group with lack of experience. But, Nolan Ulizio has done a nice job. Really all those guys. Gabe Hoy, obviously Jimmy, Bryce and Carter Warren, that group that's running with the ones right now. They've done a nice job. And Jalen Twyman has really been impressive inside on the inside. So I'm impressed with those guys up front. We've been able to see that for 2 days.
When you look at that situation, because on the preseason depth chart it was Keyshawn and Jalen as in Boer. Do you view those 3 with Amir as like 3 starters, or is that a competition between those?
Well, there's competition because, on game day in Heinz Field, when they name the starters, there's going to be 2 guys that get named. We're not going to name all 3 of them. So I think there's always competition of who that name is. But they know they're all going to play equal reps, I think, at this point. But, as the season goes on, who knows if that changes. So, there's always competition. But we do believe we got 3 starters inside for sure, just like we do at corner and really safety with Stocker and Paris and Gamal.
And I assume you saw Jeff George Sr. throw the ball back in the day. How does his son compare with the throwing arm at the same age?
I'm not going to evaluate Jeff George Sr. He was obviously a pro and was a master at his craft. And I've never lined him up side by side, but that'd be a great video for you. Put them side by side and see if I don't know. That was back in the day, so I couldn't go back that far. I hadn't watched quarterbacks anyway. I wanted to hit quarterbacks back in the day. I didn't,
How is Jeff George Jr. doing?
Jeff's doing great. He's competing his tail off. Him and Nick Patty and really Kenny, all 3 of them. I think they've all gotten some reps with the ones, just floating them around in there. And obviously Kenny's our starter right now, but they're all competing and getting better.
The 2 freshmen running backs, Vincent and Daniel, what have they kind of shown? Obviously it's a little early because they haven't gone in pads yet.
Yeah, but we saw enough. They've both done some nice things. And again, practice 4, Vince right down on the goal line had a nice, jump cut to the left, come up, spin around, kind of a touchdown run. That was, but that's where, that tackling / thud goes into effect there. But it was impressive. So, and Daniel's done some of the same things. The day before, you noticed him more. They've both been impressive and both have ability, and we're happy they're here.
Do you feel
Any finals before Coach gets to watch?
Do you feel like this is one of the better wide receiver groups you've had since you've been here, and what have you liked out of the competition out of that group?
Yeah, I've loved the competition. I sat here last year, a year ago, so I'm going to say they stink. At 9:56 on August 7th, my oldest daughter's birthday today, that they stink because a year ago about this time I thought I was impressed with the receivers. I thought, we had good receivers last year. We got really good receivers this year. I'm impressed with them, but we now we got to give them the ball. So I'm impressed with the whole group. They're competing. We've got guys that can play, and we'll see where they are. Right now they aren't where they need to be. How about that? Because last year they were. That didn't help. Sound good?
Thank you, sir.